Good evening, and welcome to the second year of EDC's Green and Blue, the Living Room Edition. I'm Lee Heller, EDC board member and Green and Blue event chair. While I wish we were able to be together in person at Stowe House this year, we are grateful to share this evening with you from a beautiful studio downtown, generously provided by Oniricom. And of course, this event would not be possible without our dedicated event volunteers, as well as all the amazing sponsors and businesses that you have seen scrolling on the screen as we were getting started, including the Ojai Vineyard, Rincon Brewery, and Duo Catering. Thanks to all for your support. Please join me also in thanking EDC's incredibly hardworking staff and board members who are also listed on screen. You will hear from two of them shortly, Chief Counsel and Environmental Lawyer Extraordinaire Linda Krop, and our much-loved Executive Director, Owen Bailey. Good evening, and welcome to the second year of EDC's Green and Blue, the Living Room Edition. I'm Lee Heller, EDC board member and Green and Blue event chair. While I wish we were able to be together in person at Stowe House this year, we are grateful to share this evening with you from a beautiful studio downtown, generously provided by Oniricom. And of course, this event would not be possible without our dedicated event volunteers, as well as all the amazing sponsors and businesses that you have seen scrolling on the screen as we were getting started, including the Ojai Vineyard, Rincon Brewery, and Duo Catering. Thanks to all for your support. Please join me also in thanking EDC's incredibly hardworking staff and board members who are also listed on screen. You will hear from two of them shortly, Chief Counsel and Environmental Lawyer Extraordinaire Linda Krop, and our much-loved Executive Director, Owen Bailey. We also have a few special guests. Our youngest Green and Blue speaker ever, 13-year-old Nicola Bailey, UCSB Political Science Professor Dr. Leah Stokes, and our 2021 Environmental Hero, Ventura County Supervisor Carmen Ramirez. Every year, Green and Blue helps us raise roughly 15% of EDC's total budget. These are funds that make it possible for us to provide free and low-cost legal services to fellow nonprofits working to protect our climate, clean water, open space, endangered species, and the Santa Barbara Channel. So please announce yourself in the chat on the screen in front of you so that we can see that you are here and say hi back. And again, thank you for your support tonight. With that, it is my great pleasure to introduce EDC's incredible Chief Counsel, Linda Krop.
Hi, here I am at the Stowe House. Whoever would have thought a year ago that we would be celebrating Green and Blue remotely again? Thank you so much for your support and your engagement over this past year, by Zoom, by email, by phone, even in some cases by snail mail. Working remotely has not slowed down our work. The threats have not eased, and in fact, grow larger and more significant every day as we deal with the climate crisis, environmental and racial justice, and the need for our community to have a voice. As such, we continue to work to prevent new leasing off our coast, with the knowledge that the Biden administration will be easier to work with, but we need both immediate and permanent protection for our coast to prevent further fossil fuel development, greenhouse gas emissions, and oil spills. And along the same lines, we are working with our clients to prevent ExxonMobil from restarting 3 platforms off the Gaviota coast that have been shut down since the Plains pipeline oil spill. ExxonMobil wants to resume production in the Santa Barbara Channel and then use tanker trucks, one of the riskiest and most dangerous forms of transportation, to carry its oil to refineries. We are preparing for hearing before the County Planning Commission this summer in the hopes of defeating this ill-conceived proposal. We are also defending the injunction we obtained to stop fracking from the platforms in the channel, and we expect a hearing before the 9th Circuit Court of Appeals this summer as well. But it is not enough to just say no. We need to prevent fossil fuel development, but we also need to support energy, conservation, efficiency, and clean renewable energy projects. EDC is working with state and federal agencies, our environmental partners, and the industry itself to help plan for sustainable, environmentally sound wind projects off our coast. Proper planning, siting, and design are critical to ensure the successful deployment of offshore wind in our area and to help our state meet its clean energy goals. EDC also continues to work to protect our incredible ecosystem. one of the most important on the planet. We are supporting the Chumash proposal to designate a new sanctuary, the Chumash Heritage National Marine Sanctuary, which would extend from Gaviota to the southern boundary of the Monterey Bay National Marine Sanctuary. This new sanctuary would protect cultural and biological resources and also prevent offshore oil development in an area that has been targeted by the industry for decades. We are also working to preserve iconic places like Moore Mesa and Naples, as well as important agricultural lands. We recently filed an appeal to save Naples and expect a hearing this summer. We also hope to take the success from working with the city of Goleta to develop a first of its kind creek and watershed plan and promote it as a model for creek restoration and enhancement throughout our region and the state. Foremost in our minds these days are the threats to disadvantaged communities who bear the brunt of pollution from the oil and gas and other industries. You are about to see a video of our work to protect the Cat Canyon community in northern Santa Barbara County from serious threats to their drinking water, the air they breathe, and public health and safety. Thank you again for your support and for making our work possible.
Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Linda, and welcome to the Environmental Defense Center's Green and Blue. Welcome to the Stowe House, ladies and gentlemen. These beautiful gardens. What a beautiful day we have in Goleta with 500. What's that? We're again this year? The living room edition again? We didn't, because that explains a lot, because there's a camera, but there's not the people. Next year. We're going to meet in person next year. I promise you. I know it. Normally, of course, we do meet at the Stowe House for EDC's largest fundraiser, everybody. It's not happening again this year, but we can still come together collectively, give and support EDC. Make some noise at home if you want to do that today. Or here in the studio audience with all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us doubly vaccinated, wonderful people, socially distancing, but having fun and helping us all raise money. So clearly we're mixing it up again, everybody, but for the next 42 minutes or so on this little screen or big screen you're watching us on, we still hope to recreate what makes this event so much fun. It's the incredible special guests, it's the environmental heroes, it's the incredible live auction that we have even again this year on your little screen. And most importantly, we have great people watching. We have great people giving, and that is you. And you're going to hear so many people say it tonight. We cannot do this without you. So thank you for giving. And the people that are here, by the way, many of them are already starting to chat. I think it's over there, but you can check them out in our chat window. You can say hello in our chat window. We want you to get in our chat right now. Say hello. Let us know where you're watching and doing all this from. You can cheer on people that are giving today for EDC. I see some people already. This is my little monitor over here. We've got people from New York City is here. We got people from Texas hanging out. And most importantly, we have Marianne from Montana. Hello, Marianne. Thanks for joining in. Ingrid from Sweden. No, not yet, but maybe she will. But let us know where you're watching from. We'll figure out who the farthest person away is, the mayor, who's the Madam Mayor. We got all kinds of things going on. So say hello in the chat window. Feel free to use that throughout our program. We have a raffle coming up as well. It's the Wheel of Names raffle, everybody. And you will be able to join this raffle if you give at least $50 during our program this evening. We have 2 raffle prizes to give away. We have a Patagonia Black Hole Gear tote bag. It's huge. It's wonderful. And we have a fantastic Magnum. Yes, a Magnum of Segura Viudas sparkling wine from Carpinteria Wine Company. So as the program goes through here, all you got to do at any point, if you're inspired, hopefully you're going to give lots of generosity, but if you give at least $50, you'll be entered into the raffle, and you'll need to watch and listen for your name in a little while. So how can you give $50 or $500 or $5,000 or more? You can do so by finding our green donate button. I'm going to look with you right now. I see it in the bottom right-hand corner of my screen. It's a green button. It says donate. And you'll see something similar to that throughout most of our program. That green button is going to allow you to give. Right now, you can click that and give any amount you would like. We see some people in the chat window already giving. Karen is just given $50. Give it up for Karen, ladies and gentlemen. What a job. Nancy's in at $50. We're already giving like crazy. Eventually, you'll also see a black button that'll say bid other or pledge other. And that's a chance for you to give any amount you want at any time. And you'll see what the difference is as we go through. You can feel free to click those buttons at any time to test it out. It's a multi-layer double click process. I was able to figure it out. I know you'll be able to figure it out. My elevator does not stop at all the chicken coops, so we'll be okay. So just try it out and we'll go from there. At the end of our program, not now, but at the end of our program, if you're wondering how all this is going to work, there's a pledge card up above me, a shopping card, if you will. You'll be able to click that at the end of the program. Not now, nothing in there now, don't worry about it. But at the end, you'll be able to click that and check out. Credit card's fine, but if you would like to pay by check, which we welcome, you don't have to check out at all and just send us a check, or just you can just show up with a U-Haul at the office and dump cash on the office parking lot. Either way, whatever, it's up to you. So with all of that stuff out of the way, let's go on to the good stuff, everybody. Please welcome Executive Director Owen Bailey.
If anybody's ever wondering why EDC is so successful at protecting open space, at stopping irresponsible oil projects, or standing up for healthy communities, a big part of it is the person you just heard from. We are so lucky to have Linda's expertise and leadership here at EDC. Well, here we are again. What a strange and difficult year it's been for everyone. I can hardly believe it's been a year, and here we are back together, apart, for another Green and Blue. But I am so grateful that each of you is able to join us from wherever you are, whether that's your hammock or your kitchen, your office or your backyard. Aside from the few that are joining us from far away, and we are so grateful to have you, the rest of us are joining from the ancestral lands of the Chumash people, and that means so much to us here at EDC. I'm grateful that you're all healthy and safe, and I am looking forward to a moment very soon when we'll all be able to get together again in person. As you heard from Linda, EDC staff continues to work from home, but that doesn't mean our work has slowed down in any way. We, like everybody else, just had to figure out other ways to do what needed to be done. It took some effort to adapt to work in a time of pandemic, but I could not be more proud of the way that this remarkable, resilient staff has risen to the occasion, as they always do. 2020 was a difficult year. COVID-19 meant so much was different than we expected. But here at EDC, in the ways that really matter, nothing changed. EDC continued to win critical victories for this community, standing up for our climate and our local environment. EDC continued to be one of the most effective organizations in our region, standing up for the Santa Barbara Channel and for open space and for clean water. And EDC continued to find ways to win against seemingly insurmountable odds at a time when everything was just a little bit more difficult. Looking back at 2020, I think none of us are going to soon forget the incredible victories that we had. 3 victories in Cat Canyon. These are victories that EDC shares with our clients and with the powerful and talented and diverse coalition of individuals and organizations with whom we stood side by side for 3 years, only to win in a time of lockdown. We also helped win victories to protect the rural character of the Santa Ynez Valley and to protect endangered steelhead trout and more. And you heard from Linda a snapshot of what EDC is working on now, and it's quite a list. In addition to our cases and projects, at EDC, we are working to make sure that this organization is sustainable. So we will be able to continue protecting our local environment for many years to come. We're working to make sure that we are prepared to face the enormous challenges that the future is going to bring. And we are working to grow, to become a diverse and inclusive organization. We have a lot of work to do on diversity, equity, and inclusion, but our full board and staff is committed to this work and for making strides for justice. All of the work that we do, everything that we do on our cases and on organizational development is made possible because of you. It's all because of you, our sponsors, our supporters, our clients, our partners, our community. Everything that we do happens because of your generous support year after year, challenge after challenge, victory after victory. Thank you for everything you do for EDC. We're so grateful to have you with us tonight and so grateful to always have you by our sides.
For over 110 years, Cat Canyon has been keeping a filthy secret. Found at the southeastern flats of the Santa Maria Valley, the region stretches out into the Solomon Hills in a rising and falling patchwork of pastoral oak woodlands, native chaparral, seasonal creeks that flow to the Pacific, and flat-bottom tributaries of the Sisquoc River. It is celebrated for its bountiful vineyards and idyllic grasslands. But Cat Canyon is also home to the largest active oil field in Santa Barbara County, a swath of nearly 10,000 acres that has over the years produced some of the most destructive and toxic onshore oil spills that our community has ever seen. There are few places in the state, let alone our county, that have been as used and abused by the oil and gas industry as Cat Canyon. And yet, the extractors are still not done. In 2017, 3 separate companies filed papers with the county to radically expand operations in the canyon. If successful, these permit requests would have led to over 700 new wells, miles of new pipeline, and nearly 1.5 million metric tons of carbon dioxide released annually into our air. All of this while more than tripling our county's yearly onshore oil production. It was a nightmare scenario for both people and planet. Almost immediately, the Environmental Defense Center was hired by the Sierra Club's Los Padres chapter and Santa Barbara County Action Network to try and stop this potentially historic expansion. We rolled up our sleeves and dove headlong into legal research. We joined a powerful and diverse coalition of activists, meeting regularly, sharing information, and developing a strategy to win. The fight was a long one, waged in hearing rooms and before multiple agencies, on the phone, on the computer, and in the streets. Wherever the applicants sought to find wiggle room in county policies or state law, we met them there. Wherever they tried to conceal or downplay the environmental dangers or health risks of the plans, we met them there. With the law and science on our side, we countered their spin with facts. For over 3 years, we worked with our friends and neighbors to refuse the unwanted advances of dirty oil here on the Central Coast. In fall 2020, just a few days after Halloween, the final application was withdrawn. The community had spoken. Enough was enough. Protecting this place we all call home was more important than corporate profits. This is what the Environmental Defense Center does. For 44 years, we have been a fierce legal advocate for Mother Earth and the wild spaces of Santa Barbara County and beyond. We are guided by clean air and fresh water, healthy habitats, and healthy humans. Our focus is on a future worth fighting for you, for me, and for all those that have yet to be.
Thank you, Owen. Thank you, Tara. And just like that, we have reached the most rewarding portion of our virtual get-together. EDC is a small organization, that is true. It will always be a David in the face of Goliaths, but without question, it is one of the most effective environmental organizations anywhere. As Owen said, we cannot do this without you. You are EDC. What we do collectively in the next few minutes will be huge for EDC. It is a significant portion of our budget for the entire year. In short, we invite you to help. We invite you to give. We invite you to give any amount of generosity that inspires you tonight, whether that's $100, whether it's $500, whether it's $10,000. I think $1 million has 7 or 8 zeros. I'm not sure. I think with COVID and inflation, it might be 9 or 10 at this point. We invite you to give any amount that inspires you. You're going to see some big numbers coming up on the screen right now because that's where we're going to start with. But you will see a pledge amount come up on the screen. We'll go through several levels of giving. If you see a pledge amount that inspires you, that you would like to support EDC with, you go ahead and click that green button. Just happens to be we're starting at $10,000. Why not? That's the green button up there right now. You can see that green pledge 10,000 button. If you'd like to do so, do that now. But at any time as we go through, you can hit the black pledge other button, and that will allow you to give any amount you choose. $777, $3,000, whatever you would like to do. But right now, we are going to start at this slightly uncomfortably high level of generosity and just ask and just invite and see if we have any big auction heroes out there that would like to start this avalanche of giving tonight. And I want you to just go ahead and clap and cheer for anybody with your hands at home, for anybody you see giving tonight, or in the chat window. Let people know that you love them for giving right now. But with all that in mind, we have a question for you. We usually do this at a big tent with hundreds of people, and I start talking fast and get excited. But yes, we're just going to go ahead and ask it right now. Yell your answer out to this question as loud as you want and make your neighbors wonder what the heck is going on. The question is this: would you like to come together as a community, as a group, give generously, and help support EDC as they go out into this world and fight for this paradise that we love to call home? Got really loud there on the lavalier mic. What's happening? What's happening? I've missed it. $10,000 of generosity, everybody. Yes. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Lee. Thank you. How many times can I say thank you, Lee? Thank you, Lee. Yes, you're already getting thanked, Lee, and nailed that. Everyone, it does not matter how much you give tonight. It matters that you give. It matters that you clap for everyone and support everyone. Everyone that gives tonight is our hero. That wonderful person just started us off in a big way, though. She had 2 dogs running behind her in this video, and we love her for it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're off to a great start. We would love for you to give any amount that inspires you as we go through this. Just click those buttons and feel great about giving. I am so far off script. I have no idea what's happening anymore. That was a wonderful moment. All right, let's move it on, shall we? If you would like to give any amount anytime, you can. You can hit the pledge other button and give $1 million if you would like, but we're going to go to the next level at this time, a $5,000 giving level. If you would be so kind as to click that green button and make a huge impact for our world, for our community, please go ahead and do that at this time. We're at the $5,000 level. You will help EDC protect and enhance the local environment through education, through advocacy, through legal action. If you'd be kind enough to hit that button, go right ahead and do so. All kinds of people still thanking everybody in the chat window. This is absolutely fantastic. If you'd be kind enough to give that wonderful amount, please do so at this time. We've got green buttons. We've got black buttons. Any button you press is going to help. Last year, people came together at this time and gave an amazing amount, just like John just did, everybody. And I'm so blind. Is that Oren? Oren just gave $5,000 of generosity as well. That's fantastic. We love you. Thank you so much. There's so many people here that just want to say thank you, and so many people out there in the cosmos that are just almost tearing up because they know what this means. This means we can continue to do the incredible work day in and day out, and it's all because of you. Please go crazy from the chat window for all these people. You guys rock. Look at all that. Look what you started, everybody. Sean and Oren and Lee, and oh my goodness. Alan just joined. Hi, Alan. You weren't looking for cat videos, I hope. This is EDC, and we're going to raise a lot of generosity tonight and have a wonderful time. Monica gave $100. Thank you, Monica. You're one of our auction heroes tonight. All right. Keep it rolling, everybody. You can give it any time, any amount you would like. Again, that black pledge other button is your friend. If you would like to give an amount we are not asking for, high, low, big, small, you can hit the black pledge other button at any time. Let's go on to the $2,500 giving level. Again, I'm just suggesting these amounts. You can give any amount at any time you would like. This little 6-minute window we're doing here represents a large chunk of EDC's revenue for the year. So thank you for giving. We're at the $2,500 level. You can jump ahead and give other amounts if you want to as well. We want to say thank you. Hillary is giving. Dave is giving. Jean is giving. Thank you so much. Would anybody like to give that wonderful $2,500 level? If so, please do so at this time. We don't want to miss any names here. They're flying all the way through it by. People are just really loving this chat window. I love it. I love it. We've got a short live auction coming up for you as well. You'll be able to give more than you think you should while feeling great about it in just a little bit. But right now, we are going to go to one of our favorite moments every year. We go to the $1,000 level. If you haven't been to the event before, we invite you next year. You will see in this wonderful big tent, everybody gathered together. We go to the $1,000 level and we see a sea of bid cards flying up everywhere. We have parents giving them to their children and they're raising them up in the air. We would love for you to give a $1,000 gift for EDC right now. If you were thinking about $500, maybe bump it up to $1,000. Let's see how many wonderful people we can give it the $1,000. Lisa's already jumping into $1,000. Way to go. How many wonderful, wonderful families out there, corporations, company supporters of EDC can give a $1,000 gift. This is that moment. Normally, there's people hugging each other in the tent and all these wonderful things going on. We have a $1,000 gift from John. We have a $1,000 gift from Bruce. We have a $1,000 gift from Anthony. Thank you for your gift so far. You're doing amazing. You're doing amazing. Keep it going, everybody. We're at the $1,000 giving level. It's less than $1,100 if you look at it that way. We have people still joining us. Gina just joined. Welcome, Gina. We're raising money for EDC. It's a wonderful organization. If it's your first time, welcome. If it's your 10th time, welcome. How far? Do we get people from across? Do we get any farther than what? What do we see? New York City, Montana, Texas is out? Fantastic. We were at the $1,000 giving level. Laura just gave $1,000. Jeff somehow. Jeff told Laura to. Laura told Jeff to. I don't know what's happening in that household any longer. We're at the $1,000 level, and we would like to say thank you to Elizabeth for a $1,000 gift. Thank you for supporting EDC. You are amazing. Peggy's in at $100. Bruce and Michelle are hanging out. Sally, San Francisco, all kinds of wonderful things going on in the chat window. It's kind of like we're all together. We kind of are. It's a different way, but it's still working. We're still collectively giving. All right. We're at the $1,000 level. I'm going to close it out here in just a moment, but you can still continue to give at any amount you want. Again, if you want to give $1,001, you can hit the black pledge other button, and you can give any amount you choose to, high or low. Just jump that number in. All right, we're going to go to the $500 level after we say thank you to Sharon with a $1,000 gift. I just saw that. And we'll go to 500. I just missed somebody at the $500 level. It was probably our, what just happened? Time out. You know what? I'm going to get pretty upset here because we're at the $500 level and people want to give more. I believe we just had a second $10,000 gift for the Environmental Defense Center, which we're going to need because I think I'm going to break the microphone if I yell any louder at this point. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, you can give any amount at any time. I would thank you a million times, but the chat window is doing it for me. Thank you for, I can't even talk anymore. Thank you for that incredible gift. Oh, you got a lot of people here getting chills in the small studio we are in. All right, I don't even know where we're at now because that was awesome. We're at the $500 level. I'm sorry if I missed a couple of people. We want to say thank you to Barbara for her gift. Janice is giving. Thank you so much. David is giving. Does anybody else want to give at the $500 level of generosity? Please go ahead and do so right now. I think this is the only portion of the evening that's 100% tax deductible, so go ahead. Your CPA will love you. Give that $500 gift right now. George, thank you for your gift. Judy gave two $500 gifts. Judy gave $1,000 of generosity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is what allows us to go out day after day and fight the fight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, in the interest of time, I'm going to move on after we say thank you to Barry, who just gave a $500 gift. We'll go to the $250 giving level, ladies and gentlemen. Please go ahead and hit the $250 level. This will help. What's going on? A $5,000 anonymous gift. Okay. I love Anonymous. He or she is a very nice person. We're at the $250 level. It's just suggested you can give any amount you want at any time. Clearly, at this point, you will help EDC's programs. We have areas of climate. We have energy. We have protecting open space, protecting wildlife. A $250 gift will do that. Help. A $10,000 gift will help with that. Clean water, the Santa Barbara Channel, so many things that are helped by this wonderful small period of time where we're asking you to give. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all your gifts. To Vaughn, to Linda, to Gail, thank you for your gifts. You are all integral to EDC's success. Okay, here we go. Last one, $100. We will go to the other portion of our moment of giving, where we usually see a massive sea of bid cards in the air. People that are already giving at higher levels of giving. We had a sea of bid cards every year. We're at the $100 level, everybody, as my computer decides to go into sleep mode, but that's all right. We'll figure it out. We're at the $100 level. We would love for you to give your $100 gift right here, right now. This is how you can help EDC guard this place that we call home. If you'd be kind enough to give, I'm going to start typing in passwords so I can get back and see who's giving. There we go. We'd like to say thank you to Dan for a $100 gift. Thank you, Dan. We'd like to thank you to Elizabeth for her $250 gift. Way to go. Larry, Jane, it's going so fast. I couldn't even catch it all. An anonymous gift of $100. There is a way for you to be anonymous, obviously, if you've just gotten through to us. I think Anna just gave at the $100 level. Jan just gave. Donna, it's all going so fast. We have so many people giving. Vicky at $250. Thank you very much. As my voice continues to increase and go higher and higher, Maggie's in at $100. That's fantastic. Maybe twice. I don't know. Mary Ann's in at $100. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness. Just click those wonderful buttons that translates into generosity, which EDC translates into helping you, helping your neighbors, helping the environment, helping our community. We're at the $100 giving level. $101. I like your style, Russ and Sarifa. If I'm reading that right, but I'm old and the font's small, so who knows? It's okay. We are at the $100 level. If you'd like to give any other amount, hit that pledge other button, like 101. Why not? I'm not even sure if you can give cents at this point, but it doesn't matter. Gerardo, Jane, thank you for giving. Anthony is eating fabulous food. Is that Anthony? I know there's lots of Anthony's out there. If it's the Anthony, then thank you, Anthony. Good to kind of see you again. We're looking for any gifts, anybody at $100 or more. If anybody wants me to hurry up or slow down, I don't know anymore. We've just seen so many names going by, so many wonderful, generous gifts. And clearly everybody that is giving at a level that inspires them, that they are able to, and that is what makes EDC, a community, a neighbor, a neighborhood. Thank you all for giving. I think at this point, I am going to move on because we got a lot of other cool things to do. You can always find that green button. We'll have it on there for the rest of the day, almost the rest, all of the rest of the program. You can find that green pledge button. So if you're just joining us, you're not sure what the heck is going on yet, always look for that green donate now button. Let's get a big round of applause for everybody so far for making these wonderful, wonderful gifts. Again, if you can give at least $50 anytime during the program, your name will be entered into our Wheel of Names raffle. So at least get that $50 in there. You can win one of our two really cool prizes. Again, I can see that green donate button is still there at the bottom of my screen. So it'll always be there available for you to give. And again, if you're wondering, hey, I just made a pledge and I want to, how do I handle this? At the end of the program, you can go up top, you'll see that pledge card button, and that'll be self-explanatory at that time. You can give by credit card at the end and wrap up, or don't do it by credit card and you can send EDC a check. So the raffle's coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry, we'll announce a couple of names, but right now, it is live auction time, everybody. Are you ready? Here are two things you can do in the next couple of minutes. Even if you've never participated in a live auction before, you can pick one of these two things. As we go through our live auction items with some amazing trips, even to New Zealand, you can do one of two things. Number one, you can press the green or black button and give at any time, or bid. And of course, bidding is giving tonight, especially if you're just bidding it up and making other people pay more. You can hit one of those buttons and give. But the second thing you can do during our live auction is encourage. You can encourage those people that are giving either by clapping really loud at home and just getting that energy flowing, or you can go in our chat window and let people know that they need to give more than they think they should while feeling great about it to support EDC. So that's one of the two things you can do. By the way, a little suggestion here. We're on the internet. Did you know that? This is all being broadcast. It's live stream. We have latency. We have delay. People are watching from all over the planet, perhaps. They're watching on iPads and smart TVs and iPhones. We have a latency factor. We have a delay factor. A lot of what you're seeing may be happening in real time, but when I'm talking, it may be yesterday or today or tomorrow. It might be the Matrix. I don't know. So if during the live auction here or the rest of the day you hear me saying things that is 5 to 7 seconds behind, just blame me, okay? Just blame me. Look at the screen, use that for your real-time bidding, and what'll happen is instead of me saying going, gone, or we're gonna go once, twice, and sold, I'm not gonna do that today. Instead, we're gonna ask you to put your bids in as early as you can, put your max bid in as early as you can, and eventually we will announce the winner's name. You'll see it come up on the screen, but please do not wait for me. Don't try and time it. Don't be the auction sniper. You might lose in this case. Okay, let's go on to live auction item number one. Here we go. Are you ready to kick things up a notch, have a little bit of fun, and raise some serious generosity to the Environmental Event Center? What do you say? I'm so happy you feel that way. Would you like to go to Sedona, ladies and gentlemen? This is live auction item number 1. You can see the bid buttons right now, and you don't have to wait for me. You do not have to wait for me to describe it or ask for you to give. Some people are bidding already, and you should do that right now as well. Head out to the center of Arizona's Red Rock Country and enjoy 7 adventure-filled days and 6 relaxing nights at the Sedona Arroyo Robles Resort. Your 3-bedroom, 2-bath condo sleeps up to 4 very happy people. Got a fully equipped kitchen. We got whirlpool baths. We got decks overlooking the natural beauty of the area. The resort has a pool. It's got an exercise room. It's got tennis courts, and you are 100 yards from Sedona's main shopping area. We've got a bid of $1,300. We're looking for $1,400 to go. You can enjoy your Sedona getaway through about a year from tonight, basically. You have a whole year to agree with the donor, mutually agreed upon dates. Plenty of time to figure out when you're finally getting out of the house. Go to Sedona. Have a great time. We want to say thank you to our donors, everybody, so please give a big round of applause, in this case, to Gene Silva and Phil Seymour. They have donated this wonderful package. Phil was a former chief counsel with EDC. They love EDC, and they are going to make sure this is a fantastic getaway for you. What's the true value of this package? We're going to find out, because whatever you give is the true value for EDC. $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. Let's find out where we go. We have a $1,700 bid. You know what? We started a little bit lower. We started at $1,000, 11, and 12, and 13, and 14, and 15, and 16, and $1,700 from Linda. And now we're looking for $1,800 to go. Are you able to give $1,800 for Sedona, everybody? Hit that green bid $1,800 button if you'd like to give $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 or more. Hit the black bid more button. Hillary comes in with an $1,800 bid. She's not taking you, Linda. You need to come back in and give. If you'd like to give a $1,900 gift, we would. Linda was in at $1,900 and now $2,000. We're looking for 2 and now 2,100. Again, if it's the latency is causing me to say things below and behind, don't worry about it. Just hit that green button. We're looking for a bid. At least I am right now at 2,200. Kyle is in. Welcome, Kyle. Jump in anytime you would like to. And is that, I can't read it. Alina? Alina's in. Just you guys wait till the end. Why not? And just steal everybody's hopes and dreams. Alina's in at 22. Would you give 2,300? Look for the green button that says bid and then an amount. That's the amount we are looking for currently in our virtual, in a square, rectangular, live auction kind of thing. If you'd like to give more, hit the black bid more button. We're looking for a bid of 2,400. Linda's back in at 23. She's not to be denied. We're looking for 2,400 to go. Would you be able to give 2,400? We're talking 7 adventure-filled days in Sedona. I just want to go there now. Oh my goodness, it is so boring. Please take a Jeep and go out and go up and down, and you come back and you're all dusty, and it's just fantastic. You go to a restaurant with dust all over you and nobody cares. It's great. We're looking for a bit of 2,400 to go. Linda might just take it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in the interest of time, we are going to say close in just a moment. So you got to get your final bids in right now. Do not try and time it. Get your max bid in right now. We are going to announce a winner in just a second, so get your bids in. Let's find out who's going to win Sedona, and it is somebody by the name of, are you guys seeing it? Linda! Linda, you got it. Congratulations. I don't know. Does anybody know Linda here at EDC? Maybe just a little bit. That was our first live auction item, everybody. Congratulations. Thank you to everybody for bidding and getting the price out. And now let's go to item number 2. This is our Bud Bottoms limited edition sculpture. So I'm going to tell you right now, the best thing you can do if you're watching at home, hit the more info button. Look for the picture of the sculpture and then find the more info button. That will get you some better pictures. You can go through several of them. It'll show you what we're offering right now. Thank you to the incredible Bud Bottoms Studio supporting EDC every year. Continued support from them. We love them. Thank you so much. Up for bid right now is a limited edition 10 by 13 bronze sculpture. This is number 6 of 100 of a spy-hopping mother orca with her calf on a marble base. It's created by the late James Bud Bottoms, which he engraved and signed the number himself. Again, click the more info button. Within that picture you're looking at the top right, more info will show you some better pictures of what we're offering right now. The Santa Barbara local Bottoms was a committed environmental activist. He founded longtime EDC client Get Oil Out, or GOO, and he is internationally known for his dolphin fountains in Santa Barbara, in Mexico, in Japan, in Ireland. Amazing, amazing man. This sculpture was inspired by Bud's travels in the Santa Barbara Channel, sailing, whale watching, and is donated in appreciation of EDC's Santa Barbara Channel and whale protection work. Please give a round of applause at home to Bud Bottoms Studio for making this one happen. So we have a bid of, I've missed a couple already. Lee was in at 700. Sue came in at 9. And now we're looking for 1,100 to go. You able to give 1,100? 1,100 is what we're looking for. A value approaching $3,000. If you'd like to give that or any more, you can hit the black bid more button right now and give any amount you would like to. Sue is winning at 9, but Lee comes back in at 1,100 and now to 13. We're looking for 1,300. If you're superstitious, we'll go right to 1,500. It's up to you. Lee is winning at 1,100. We're looking for a $1,300 bid to go. We thank Bud, we thank Carol, and we thank this wonderful studio for helping us out for so many years. We're looking for a bid of 1,300 to go. One last recommendation, hit that more info button for you to see those wonderful pictures a little bit better than what you see right now because the text is kind of blocking it. And you can look at it by hitting more info. We're looking for a bid of $1,300 to go. You able to give $1,300? What do you say? Yes or yes? Yes, she did it, 1,300. Susan at 1,300. And now to 15. We got to move on, everybody. So get those bids in right now. You can place your max bid by hitting that black bid more button if you would like to do so. Tom, hello, Tom. Tom's watching, everybody. Tom's in at 1,500, and Tom just outbid himself at 1,700. Not going to explain how auctions work. No, I'm kidding. Tom knows. Tom knows full well how this works, and he is outbidding himself to support EDC. We love you, Tom. Speaking of Tom, his fantastic wine dinner is coming up soon in our live auction. Tom's in at 1,700. Would you give 19? 17 is bid, looking for 1,900 to go. Here to go, get him on a bid of 1,900. I just started talking like an auctioneer. I didn't know I could do that. We're looking for a bid of 1,900 to go. Here to go, get him on a bid of 1,900. I can't stop it now. Oh my goodness. 1,900 is what we're looking for. Are we going to get anybody to steal Tom's hopes and dreams? Oh my goodness, last call, final warning. Anybody want to jump in at 1,900? In just a moment, we are going to find out who our winner is. That name is going to appear on the screen, and our winner is going to be Tom Stoltman. Comes in and takes it in. Thank you for a wonderful gift. $1,700 generosity for EDC. Thank you for bidding. We're going to move on to item number 3. We don't have small items here, okay? We have to do one of our big items already. We're only at item number 3. This is New Zealand, ladies and gentlemen. Adventure in the winterless north of New Zealand, one of our annual favorites here at the auction. We've offered several different places over the years. These trips have sold for $500, $600, $700. I think one of them sold for $8,500 one year. Whatever you give tonight for this package, this is what it's worth for EDC. You can start giving right now. As you can see, Mike and Kyle already have. We're looking for a bit of $2,000 to go, but let's tell you a little bit about it. Escape from the hustle and bustle to a land of peaceful days and gorgeous landscapes near the top of the North Island of New Zealand. Now, this is available to you May through October of 2022. May through October of 2022, so you have plenty of time to figure out when you'd like to go, who you'd like to go hang out with, etc. Spend 7 nights exploring the Doubtless Bay area, enjoying the Rangikapiti Pa Historic Reserve, and reveling in the incredible views in every direction from your wraparound balcony. Now, if you weren't paying attention, I just mentioned that you would be in New Zealand looking at incredible views in every direction from your wraparound balcony. So my question for you is, why aren't you bidding yet? This is a cool package, amazing. You get to go hang out in New Zealand. You've got well over a year to figure out when you're going. Kate is in at 2,500. We're looking for 2,750 to go. If you'd like to give more, click the black bid more button and put in your high bid right now. Your beautiful 3-bedroom, 2-bath holiday cottage is situated in the bush on a hill overlooking Cooper's Beach. Everybody say, ooh. It offers a perfect setting for a peaceful getaway. It's within walking distance to shops and cafes in Cooper's Beach and the village of Manganui. Again, you may enjoy your New Zealand getaway between May and October of 2022. We've got a bid of $3,500 from Marianne. Marianne is in at $3,500. We're looking for $3,750 to go. You able to give $3,750 while you're placing those bidding buttons. Please give a big round of I'm trying to go too fast. Big round of applause at home for our wonderful donors. Give it up for Anna and Ian Crenshaw, ladies and gentlemen, for this wonderful donation. Yeah, again, more info as a thing you can click if you want to see a little bit more, but the pictures just won't do this one justice, everybody. It is New Zealand. We have a bid of $3,500, and there's $3,750 from Lisa. We're looking for a bid of $4,000 to go. You able to give $4,000? $3,750 is bid. Lisa wants to go to New Zealand. Is she taking you? Probably not. You need to hit the green button. Bid $4,000 right now. Hit that bid 4,000 button, and you might be able to go to New Zealand. Here we go. Thank you to Anna. Thank you to Ian for letting us have this incredible house with incredible views. We're looking for a bid of $4,000. What do you say at 4,000? You don't need to talk to the people in your house. You don't need to ask your spouse. Just do it. It'll feel great. You click the button, you smile, you win, your name goes up, you help EDC. It's a wonderful thing. Are we able to get 4,000? Here to go get them to 4. Is Lisa going to win at $3,750? It looks like the bidding is stalled, but are you going to steal it from her? Here we go. We're going to find out who our winner is in just a moment. Lisa, are you going to win at $3,750? Oh, no, she's not. Mike, welcome to the program. Mike, jump in anytime you'd like. Holy cow. I'm Jim. I'll be your auctioneer. We have a bid of $4,000. Looking for $4,250. Lisa, come on back in. It's $250. I'll loan it to you. Would you give $4,250? Here to go get him a bid of $4,250. What do you say? Mike is in at $4,000 to go. You able to get $4,250? Hit that green button. Go to New Zealand. You got a long time to figure out when you're going. It's 7 nights. You got 3 bedrooms. Talk to your friends, your family. Bring some people, employees, clients, I don't know. Here we go. We're looking for a bid of $4,250 to go. Coming up on last call. I am warning you, I got to go. We got to get it in. If you want to bid and outbid Mike, please hit your bid right now. 4,000 is bid, looking for $4,250 to go. All in, all done. We're going to find out who our winner is. Here we go. It's going to be Mike is in at $4,000 of generosity. Which one is this? It's this one. Okay. I have too many bottles here. That was fantastic. Thank you all for your bids. We're going to move on to my personal favorite of the night. Everybody, this is item number 4. We are raising money for EDC. Thank you for giving. If you're not giving, you're applauding. We thank you for that. The energy you're providing is amazing. This is our exclusive dinner for 8 at Stoltman Vineyards Villa Angeli. Give it up for our wonderful givers, Marilyn and Tom, everybody. Every year, the bidding's already started, by the way. They're already going. I mean, this thing has sold for, I want to say the record is $7,500 for this exact dinner. Over the years at the live gala, it goes nuts. And it goes nuts because many people have been at this point and they know how incredible this evening is. So here we go. Annual favorite. If you just want to type in, hit the bid more button and bid $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, go right ahead. Our record price for this dinner, $7,500, to give you some idea of how legendary this experience is. If you do not know Marilyn and Tom, it's a fantastic item and you will love them afterwards. And of course, if you already know them, you are probably already bidding like Oren is, like John is. You and 7 friends will enjoy a gourmet home-cooked dinner in Stoltman Vineyards' fabulous Villa Angeli, the family's private residence overlooking the estate. You and your very happy friends will enjoy the best vintages the vineyard has to offer, along with California wine country cuisine prepared personally by Marilyn and Tom. They are huge, long-time supporters of EDC. They love great food, they crave great wine, and they want to share both of those with you. We have a bid here of Oren at $1,750. John comes in at $2,000. Lee Heller's in at $2,250. And I'll tell you this right now, people are bidding that have already won this item before and have already been to this dinner. If that gives you any indication, they are coming back for more. Many EDC supporters have been to this dinner over the years. Many have commented to me personally over the years that there is so much great wine offered at this dinner. It is simply an evening you will never remember. Too many years on the joke? Is it too many years on that joke? Because it's my favorite one every year. But they're still laughing. Okay, you can schedule this dinner and enjoy your wine country dinner through November of 2022. Okay, so we have a lot of great donors here. With COVID going on, almost perhaps kind of sort of maybe going away, our donors instead, a lot of times they'll be able to work over a year on this. And this is the case here. Tom and Marilyn going to help you with this dinner through November of 2022. So plenty of time to figure out your birthdays and anniversaries and all that. In fact, raise your hand if you have an anniversary or birthday coming up in the next 12 months. Good. Awesome. You should bid on this dinner. And speaking of bidding, everybody, well, let's see. Jeff's in at $2,500. Lee comes back in at $2,750. And we're looking for a bid of $3,000 to go. You're able to give 3 because if you do, we can make Lee pay more. Are we looking for a bid of $3,000 to go? I'm kidding, Lee. I wouldn't do that because I'm an auctioneer. Wait, I would. We're looking for a bid of $3,000 to go. Would you give 3? $2,750 is bid, and now a $3,000 bid to go. You're able to give 3. A long time to figure out when you are going to set up this dinner. What special occasion are you going to use this for? Weddings, graduations. Do you have a family reunion coming coming up? Would you like to surprise somebody in your family you haven't been able to see recently because of COVID? What a fantastic way to finally get back together with this an amazing dinner, an amazing couple that loves EDC, that's going to go all out for you and make your night unbelievable. We're looking for a bid of $3,000 to go. Here to go get them on a bid of $3,000. $2,750 is bid. We're looking for a bid of $3,000 to go. Somebody's double daring somebody. I kind of missed something in the chat. I don't know what's happening anymore. We're looking for a bid of $3,000 to go. Are you able to give $3,000? Here we go. Are you able to give? If you don't have 7 prevent, I love messing up jokes. If you don't have 7 friends, we can provide them for you. It's okay. Heck, you can go alone. Tom and Marilyn will take care of you. It doesn't matter. We're looking for a bid of $3,000 to go. You got to get your bids in right now. Jeff, one more time. You can do it. We're right there. I'll go with you. It's okay. I'll drive you there, whatever. Jeff, we're looking for you to come back in. Who else would like to come back in and steal these hopes and dreams? $2,750 is bid. We're looking for $3,000 to go. $2,750. $3,000 to go. Are we all done? Are we all through? We're going to find out who our winner is in just a moment. This is your last chance to get those final second bids in. Here we go. Final warning. And our winner is going to be, it rhymes with B, Lee. Lee Heller is taking it home. Congratulations, Lee. I know you've done this before, and I know you're going to love it again. We're going to move quickly along, everybody. Our next item is behind me. Our next item is Surf's Up, and it is right that way. This is get ready to enjoy a westerly swell at one of California's classic point breaks with this Fletcher Chenard Designs 6-foot Fark Swallowtail Quad. It is right here, ladies and gentlemen. It's one of our props, but you get to take it. You get to take it home. You get to enjoy it. This super versatile and fast board is shorter, flatter, and curvier than a high-performance short board. It accelerates quickly, and you will have no challenge ripping like a maniac on this incredible board. Use your new Patagonia planning roll top backpack as well to haul your wetsuit after a day on the waves while keeping your clothes and towels dry and organized. Let's get this out of the way. Yeah, I'm out of frame. I don't care. That's just, we're living crazy here, everybody. It's live TV. This is our board. If you didn't get to see it yet, there it is. You can also carefully stow your board in the ultralight and durable rare form surfboard bag made from repurposed billboard vinyl, which is UV and heat reflective and uses a 1/4-inch foam to keep your board safe. So we're talking this beautiful board right here, everybody. We've got a couple other goodies coming your way. It's been brought to us by some really cool people. So please give it up at home for Fletcher Chenard Designs, Patagonia, and Rare Form for making this wonderful donation happen. We want to say thank you to everybody for bidding already. We've got a few people giving. I'm going to move my guy back in here, and we're going to say thank you. Tara's leading at $600. We have a $600 bid. We're looking for $700 to go. Here to go get on with is $700. This is well worth at this point. You can double that right now, and you are still getting a great deal and helping EDC at the same time. It's a fantastic, fantastic opportunity. We're looking for a bit of $700 to go. 600 is bid. Looking for $700 to go. Yeah, but to give $700. What a cool gift this would be as well. A great surprise as well. It is right here. It gets to be yours. It is coming to your home. You get to use it. You get to enjoy it. We've got an incredible backpack coming your way. We got an incredible bag as well to take care of it. We're looking for a bit of $700. Tara, are you going to just take this just like that? Is that going to be that easy? We got to make Tara pay us a little bit more. Tara, how much is your highest amount you would pay? What's your high bid? Type in the chat, what is the most you will pay? And then we'll just try and figure out how to get to that. No, why are you shaking your head? No. We have a bid of $600. We're looking for $700 to go. Yeah, but to give $700. This might be the steal of the afternoon, of the evening. Let's find out. 6 is bid. We're looking for $700 to go. You get all 3 items. They're all coming to you. Would you give $700? Here to go get them up to $700. $600 has been bid. It is a beautiful board. It is yours. It is a swallowtail quad. We're looking for $700 to go. Anyone else going to jump in? Last call. Final warning. Are we all done? Are we all through? We're going to find out who our winner is in just a moment. Did anyone sneak in and outbid? Let's find out. And our winner is Tara. You got it, my dear. Way to go, Tara. I love it. Great job. Great job. Okay. Once again, just a reminder, guys, anytime you can hit that black button and you can give any amount higher than what I'm asking. The green buttons are just the suggested amount. And now, for those of you waiting for the biggie of the bigs, we're going to Italy. Here we go. So this is our Tuscan Retreat, and I'm going to tell you right now, Words and pictures are not going to do this justice. The pictures actually come close. My words are not. This is the first time we have ever offered this property. We have a goal on this amazing Tuscan getaway of up to $8,000 to give you some idea of how amazing and how unique this item is. I hope that you're going to see a big, if you haven't seen it already, a big screen will come, big picture will come up on the screen. And again, you can always click more info if you want to scroll through on your own. You can enjoy this incredible Tuscany getaway between January 2022 and June of 2023. Plenty of time to figure out when you're going, who you're going to go with. You will spend a 1 week insane getaway, taking in the 360-degree views from the pool, from the deck of this 500-year-old farmhouse. Oh yeah, 6 bedrooms, sleeping up to 12 very happy people. Are we doing 6 couples? Are we talking 12 EDC supporters? Are we doing a 12 BFFs? All 12 people are going to be relaxing like no other ever before, vacationing in a 500-year-old farmhouse. This place is so special, I can't even tell you who the donor is. It is an anonymous EDC supporter. No joke, anonymous EDC supporter. It is located, as I try and pronounce Italian words, here we go. It is located in Laura Cefena, Italy, perfectly situated within an hour's drive to favorite Tuscan sites in and around Florence, Siena, and Arezzo. We have a bid of $7,000 from Kyle already. Laura Cefena. This place is so cool. I have looked at so many pictures and so many YouTube things. I want to go there right now. It was named one of the prettiest little towns of Italy. And it preserves a well-preserved historic town center. I think some people have already been, or at least YouTubed it, because the bidding is already going nuts. You can just inhale this atmosphere of the years gone by. There's incredible local historic sites, such as the Il Malino, one of the oldest working water mills in Tuscany, one of the famed arch Roman bridges, ancient Etruscan site. We have Grappina, or the Museum of Venturi and Venturi, which happens to be right next door to the Gelateria. So go get yourself. I did it again. Yes, I'm still there. We have a bid of $7,500 from Lisa. We're looking for $8,000. I thought I lost my feet again, but I did not. You can enjoy your Tuscan getaway between January 2022 and the June of 2023. Plenty of time to go. We say thank you to our anonymous donor, Mark. Just jump in anytime, Mark. Mark's at $8,000. Way to go. And we're looking for $8,500. Let's see who else is going here as I cross over. Tara was in. Kyle was in. Lisa was in. Mark's in at $8,000. We're looking for $8,500. Here to go get on bid of $8,500 go. Would you give $8,500? $8,000 is bid. If you want to bid more and just click the back button and hit $10,000 for EDC, go ahead and do it. $8,000 is bid, and Tom is back in at $8,500, and now $9,000 to go. Would you give $9,000? $8,500 is bid. A $9,000 gift is what we're looking for. Are you able to give $9,000? That view is worth it. I just want to go sit on that view for like a week and not move. There's so many cool things to see around there, though. You're going to have a hard time deciding if you want to stay there in a 500-year-old farmhouse or leave the farmhouse to go explore the amazing scenery and the neighborhoods and the prettiest little towns of Italy. This is, here we are. We're at $8,500. We're looking for $9,000 to go. As I stall just a little bit to give Mark and everybody else a chance to beat Tom. $8,500 is bid. We're looking for $9,000 to go. The cool thing is, if Tom goes on this, we know what week he's going, and we can go have another dinner at his house. $8,500 is bid. We're looking for $9,000 to go. Yep, I'm kidding, Tom. Kidding. $8,500 is bid. We're looking for $9,000 to go. Here to go. Get him on a bid of $9,000. First time ever at this event. I don't know. It might be the last time. It might be a one-time opportunity. We're looking for a bid of $9,000 to go. $8,500 is bid. Are you able to give $9,000? I think they have pizza there. I'm not sure. Maybe some pasta. $8,500 is bid. Looking for $9,000 to go. One last call. Anyone else? Anybody else cashing out the 401k? It's okay. Take the kids' college fund. Baby don't need no college. You can do it. We're looking for $9,000 to go. $8,500 is going one time. Are you able to give $9,000? We're looking for $9,000. $8,500 going again. We're going to close it out in just a moment. So this is your final warning to get your bids in for this incredible Tuscan Hillside Retreat. We're going to find out who our winner is in just a moment. Here comes the name. The winner of Tuscany is going to be Tom. Wins it again, ladies and gentlemen. Way to go, Tom. That was a fantastic, epic battle. Thank you all for giving. Thank you, Tom, for your generosity for EDC. You are going to love it. Please take pictures. We'll show them next year. Actually, do we have screens? I forget. Yes, we do. We do have screens at the in-person gala. All right, moving quickly along. I believe we have 2 items left. Yes, we do. Tasting of champagne and all that sparkles. Okay, coming all the way back home now, okay? All the way back to Santa Barbara. A fantastic night for you and 9 of your friends to just relax and have an incredible sparkling wine evening with 2 very good EDC friends who are going to tell you all about it. So this is Champagne to Cava to California, exploring the world of sparkling wine. You can start bidding already, just like Kristen already did. If you would like to have this wonderful night tasting of champagne and all that sparkles, you will enjoy a fabulous evening with longtime friends of EDC and wine professionals Patrick and Donna Will, who will lead you and the 9 people you are inviting, or the 5 couples you're bringing with you, through a tasting and assortment of champagne and Crémant from France, Cava from Spain, and sparkling wine from the U.S. They will share the story of the history and the production of the sparkling wines you will be enjoying. You'll be gathered in a beautiful setting to take in views of Santa Barbara while enjoying snacks and sipping bubbly in great company. Now, the cool thing is no specific date. Mutually agreed upon dates over the next 12 months. So you're just going to get with Donna and Patrick and all figure out what time works best for you. You get to bring 9 friends with you, have a group of 10 people. Patrick has extensive experience in the wine trade, including both time in retail and winery production. He was general manager of Firestone Vineyard in Los Olivos, and he even served as the president of the Santa Barbara County Vintners Association. So he kind of knows what he's doing, everybody. Don and Patrick live in Santa Barbara and are huge fans of EDC. They want you to go crazy for this item, as Laura and Jeff just did at $1,100. And now we're looking for 12. Oh, and you got to come back in. We're looking for a $1,200 bid to go. This is a wine lovers tour, a tour of winemaking. It's about the history. It's about the culture. It's where the grapes were grown. It's how the grapes were grown. How the grapes were grown. They're going to go through all of this. It is a true drink and learn experience for you and your 9 friends. Most of them have never left their condo for the past year and a half, so they're going to love you even more. So here we go, 10 people, 5 couples, or 10 people just getting together and celebrating EDC. We have a bid of $1,100. We're looking for $1,200 to go. You're able to give 12. 11 is bid. Just hit that green button that says $1,200. You can charge each one of your friends $200. You're making money on the deal. 1,100 is bid and $1,200 from Owen. There we go. 12 is bid. Would you give 13? 1,200 is bid and now $1,300 to go. Are you able to give a $1,300 gift for EDC? You get to drink beautiful wine at the same time. It's a great thing. We're looking for 13 and 1,300. Laura and Jeff are back in. 13 is bid. Looking for 1,400. Be nice in the chat window. These people are trying. 1,300 is bid. We're looking for 1,400 to go. Here to go to give it a 1,400. Owen, you are out. Owen's back. I shouldn't have said that. Owen's back in. 14 is bid. And now 15 and give 15 and go 15 and give 1,500. Laura and Jeff, that's like only $750 a piece. You can do it. We're looking for 1,500 to go. Or it's $1,100 for Laura and 1,400. 400. I don't know. I'm not going to do math anymore. Owen is bid at 14. Would you give 1,500 to go? Donna and Patrick want you to give more for EDC. We're looking for $1,500. You're able to give 15. A fantastic evening. You can do your anniversary celebration. You can do your birthday celebration. We're looking for a bid of 1,500 to go. 1,400 going once. 1,400 going twice. You got to get your bids in, everybody. Hit the black bid more button if you want to give more right now. Otherwise, we're going to name the winner in just a moment. Are we done? Are we through? Did you get your final bids in? Here we go. Let's find out who our winner. Laura and Jeff might have stole it. Oh, and you got to get in right away. Last call. Final warning. We're about to find out is our winner in 17. Owen is back in. Okay, no, or is it Oren? Oh my gosh, Oren just jumped over Owen. I didn't know that was legally possible. Fine, we're just going to keep going then. I kind of stalled, but it didn't work. But it did work. Laura and Jeff came back in. Oren came back in. Who's going to win? It's a triangle now, you guys. Please don't screw this up. Just keep bidding. Boom, 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 boom. Laura and Jeff are in. Oren is in. We need a bid of 1,700 to go. Oren's winning at the moment. Would you give 1,700? If we're behind on time and we need to hurry, let me know. But I'm just running this right now because we can. 16 is bid, looking for 1,700 to go. 1,600 going once. Are you able to give 1,700? Laura, Jeff, Owen, are you coming back in? We're going to find out who our winner is in just a moment. So this is your last call for your final bids. I know I said that before, but I lie a lot. Are we all done? All through? Let's find out who our winner is going to be. And our winner is Oren. Takes it in at the last minute. Way to go. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for all your support there. We have one item left. If you didn't win anything yet, just take a deep breath. close your eyes and picture yourself on a beach in Mexico, a quiet, secluded beach where only the locals hang out, maybe a couple surfers that have heard what incredible, quaint, beautiful little surf place this is, and just put yourself there. I don't care if you're drinking Coronas or just local tequila or you're just having fun, but this is your chance to support EDC. Head down to Mexico in a peaceful, quiet town and just forget everything that's gone on recently. Wake up to the sounds of nature and the ocean breeze with this 1 week stay in this quiet 2-bedroom home in the peaceful town of La Manzanilla. This is brought to us by our good friends Richard and Nancy Francis, everybody. We thank them for this wonderful donation. Spend your days relaxing by the pool during this week. Maybe you go riding bicycles down to the beach. You can enjoy surfing. You can enjoy snorkeling. You can enjoy some of the local restaurants. Just make every second count of this incredible hidden gem, Mexico, like you've never experienced it before. Transportation to and from the airport is handled, by the way, because Aiden, your private driver, is going to pick you up from the airport. He is also the major domo for the property, taking care of you while you're there. Mutually agreed upon date between now and November 13th of 2022. So you got about a year and a half to figure out when you're going on this incredible little getaway. It's fantastic. It's wonderful. We'd like to say thank you to Richard and Nancy Francis for making this one happen. Go ahead and start bidding. Everybody, don't wait for me. Susan at 1,100. James comes in at 1,200 to go. Richard is a longtime board member and a longtime environmental attorney as well. So we thank them for this incredible gift. We have a bid of 1,400 from James, and now 15 to go. Last chance in our live auction, everybody. Would you give 1,500 to go? Hit that green button, say 15 as Barbara just did it. 1,500, yes. And we're looking for 1,600 to go. Give a bid of 1,600. You can click the bid more button and go to 2,000 if you'd like. 16 is bid. 16, James is back in, and he wants to go to Mexico. I think the tequila was what got him in. 16 is bid, looking for 1,700 to go. Would you give 1,700? 16 is bid, and 17 to go. One more time, hit that green button. You can do it. It feels great. You support EDC at the same time. We're looking for 1,700 to go. What do you say at 17? Barbara, one more time. You can do it. You're my favorite, Barbara. I know you can do this. One more time at 17. Lisa's in at 1,700. Lisa, you're my favorite. I want you to win. 1,700 is bid. We're looking for 1,800 to go. James, come on, my friend. You're my favorite. You got to get it 1,800. Let's see. Lisa's going at 17. Are you going to steal it? Are you going to come back in? We need 18 to go. Lisa's in at 1,700. Do you hear the ocean breeze? I can hear it. I can smell the food's ready. The local restaurants are ready for you. Would you give 1,800? 1,800 is bid. James is back in. Lisa, we're missing you. We got to come back in at 19. You able to give 19? Sue is in at 1,900. Why not? Sue is in at 19. We're looking for $2,000 to go. You able to give 2,000 to go for EDC? What do you say? Yes or yes? One more time at 2,000 so the studio audience can go crazy. One more time at 2,000. Who's going to take it? I think if you give 2,000, I think you're going to take it home. One more, James, I'll tell you what, if you bid 2,000 right now, I will ask Sue to bid again. I didn't know that joke worked virtually. We're looking for a bid of $2,000 to go. That was me stalling so everybody can get their final bids in. We're going to give it to Sue at 1,900. If nobody else puts any bids in, we're going to send a Sue to Mexico. Are you all done? Are you all through? This is your final call, last call to get it in. 2,000 is bid by Lisa. Way to go, Lisa. I knew you had it in you. All right. 2,100 is what we need to go. 2,000 is bid. Looking for 2,100 to go. Are you able to give 2,100? 2,000 is bid. Last call, everybody. We've got other things to do. Last call at 2,100. Are you all in? Are you all done? Last call for Mexico. We are going to pull our winner's name in just a moment, so get your final bids in this second. Lisa's winning right now. Let's find out who our winner is. Who is going to Mexico? And our winner is Sue. Jumps in at 2,100. Way to go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Fantastic. Thank you for all your support, your giving, your clapping, your chatting during the live auction. After this program ends, that was the last of our live auction items, but we are adding 4 very cool later live auction items. After the program ends, you don't got to think about it right now. But after the program's ends, these 4 awesome items will be available for purchase for bidding in an auction through May 21st. You're going to get an email all about it, and you can also just go to the EDC website, but wait till the program's over. You can bid through May 21st. We have an adventurer's dream in Canada that you can bid on. a week in a hillside cabin that sleeps 6 people, vibrant Victorian town of Nelson, British Columbia. We have a chance to go wine down in Paso Robles. 5 days and 4 nights at the Treetop Lodge in San Luis Obispo's beautiful wine country. We also, in our later live auction that you're not bidding on now, in case you didn't understand what I was saying, because I often confuse people, this is coming up later over the next week or so, bidding through May 21st. You can also bid on a winter wonderland in Colorado getaway, a week in Crested Butte, enjoy some amazing skiing. And then, for those of you who know, every year we have our instant wine cellar. It is back. It is good as always, a fabulous collection of local favorites, over 50 bottles of wine in our instant wine cellar. Those 4 items are available in our later live auction that will take place after this event ends, all the way through May 21st. Okay, are we good? Fantastic. I still see the green donate button in the bottom right, so the donate button is still available to you. Let me adjust my podium. You can give throughout the balance of the program by hitting that green donate button. And again, just a reminder, up at the top, you'll see our shopping cart or pledge cart. At the end of the program, please click on that and you'll be able to give generously for all the pledges you made or the live auction items you won by paying with your credit card. And if you would like to not pay by credit card, fine with us. You can simply mail a check to EDC. You're done with me for the moment. Now, let's turn it back to Owen.
Thank you so much, Jim, and thank you all for your incredible generosity. On behalf of the full board and staff here at EDC, please accept our enormous thanks. After this challenging year and facing continued uncertainty moving forward, your support makes such a difference, and we're so grateful. I now have the unbelievable pleasure of introducing our first speaker, Nicola Bailey, who some of you have correctly guessed is related to me. From a very early age, Nicola has cared deeply about the environment and wild creatures. I remember an incident in her early elementary school career when Nicola was organizing to raise awareness of the plight of the polar bear. And she and a friend were making little buttons with a picture of a bear that she would hand out to classmates that she thought would be with her in the struggle. Over the years, Nicola's passion for the environment has only grown, as has her sophistication and her art. Just this year, she and 2 friends completed an illustrated book about EDC's 2020 environmental hero, Hannah Jackson, and she completed the work she's about to share with you, entitled A Grave Matter. This poem was created as a part of the National PTA's annual program called Reflections, in which about 30,000 students between kindergarten and 12th grade create a work of art based upon a chosen theme. This year's theme was I Matter, and Nicola's unique and environmental take on that theme led her to be the only junior high school student in Santa Barbara County in her category to advance to the state competition. It is my great pleasure to introduce Nicola Bailey.
I try to believe I matter. I try to believe that everything and everyone does. I have learned a lot of people can depend on me. I try to remember how it felt to have the air so crystal clean, you taking a breath in and never wanting to let it go. It tasted like the freshness of morning, looking up into the sky and seeing not just stars, but solar systems, the entire Milky Way. Now, in many places, the air is shattered, as if someone threw the crystal on the ground and then stomped on it. In those places, smoke has covered the universe from sight, and the taste of the air is foul, like rotten egg. The fumes from fossil fuels surround our every movement. I try to believe I matter. I did earlier, before you humans came, didn't I? The forests these days are a sliver of what they used to be. I remember. Towering trees, making you yearn to see what was at the top. Your endless curiosity as you walk next to the serene river and seeing so many colors, you would think it would hurt your eyes, but instead it blended together into a beautiful tapestry. Sounds of wind, birds, and insects all mixing together in nature's harmony. It's so easy to forget that this doesn't exist anymore. Fires tearing these trees down, destroying this utopia. The smoke adding to the ruined air, the water polluted, ash raining down on the graves of the colors, the graves of the ripped up tapestry, the sounds gone, dead. The former symphony crushed by the overpowering chaos around it. Do I matter? The ocean, blue, gray, green. There are so many colors that can be used to describe this beauty. The creatures that reside in it are incredible. Why would you ever think about destroying something so perfect? You kill the fish, rip the plants out of the sand, and force oil from underneath the surface, killing everything here. And because you destroy the SeaWorld, you destroy the world above as well. You throw plastic into the ocean, thinking the best thing to do with waste is ruin something beautiful instead of dealing with it yourselves. Do I matter? Would someone that matters have so many things die around them while all they can do is sit, helpless? Why don't I matter enough? I give you the signs. I show you the warnings. It's up to you to change this. For everything I've said, it seems there's no hope, that we are doomed to this dystopia. But we can stop this. There are people that see me, see what I am and what I used to be. They fight for me when not many people do. People forget that every single one of their actions affects me, but you don't. Because I have helped you. I've sheltered you and gave you resources and life, and everything that is around you is me. I am the earth, your planet, your home. You matter to me. I won't survive without you, and you won't survive without me. So as much as I can say, I matter, I need you to see I matter too.
Thank you so much, Nicola. I am so proud of that young woman, as I am of both of my children. Their kindness, their generosity, and their actions give me hope for the future. I now have a very exciting opportunity to introduce our next special guest, Dr. Leah Stokes. I first encountered Dr. Stokes several years ago on Twitter before I had any idea she was from close to home here at UCSB. What drew me to Dr. Stokes was her insightful analysis of climate and energy policy and the politics of environmental protection. She is a professor of political science. She's associated with the Bren School, and her research is around public policy, public opinion, and political behavior. She is also a go-to source for national media covering climate and energy. You'll see her in the New York Times, the Washington Post, the LA Times, the Guardian, Meet the Press, anywhere where we're talking about climate and energy. Her recent book, Short Circuiting Policy, looks at how special interests have weakened climate change laws and promoted climate denial. She's also the host of a podcast called A Matter of Degrees that looks at the powers behind climate change and the solutions available to us right now. It is my great honor to introduce Dr. Leah Stokes.
Hi, everybody. I'm Leah Stokes, and I am a professor at UC Santa Barbara in the Political Science Department, and also affiliated with the Environmental Studies Department and the Bren School of Environmental Science and Management. It's great to be here today to be talking to all of you at a great event that I know if it were in person, we would all be attending. I want to talk today about two big things. One, a big opportunity locally to work on climate change, and two, the massive federal opportunity that we have before us in the coming months. So first, for those of you who have maybe been following it, the city of Santa Barbara has been considering saying that new buildings cannot have new fossil gas hookups. And this is really important policy because it turns out if we want to limit warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius, which a lot of people say is, maybe the upper limits of what we want to do, we cannot build any new fossil fuel infrastructure. So every time we put in a new house in Santa Barbara, which of course we're doing more and more because we need more housing in the community for people coming in, if we decide to put a fossil fuel hookup as part of that building, then that's going to be with us for the long haul. And it's going to mean that it's going to be even more expensive to turn over those buildings when we are retrofitting them. And so the Santa Barbara City Council has been considering passing a REACH code, which is a building code that's already been passed in, I think, 40 other cities in California, which says that new buildings need to be all electric. This is a really great idea, not just for climate change, but also for health, because it turns out that as we've been learning more and more about indoor fossil gas use, for example, if you cook on a gas stove, we've been learning that it's actually really bad for your health. It's particularly bad for the health of young children, also people with asthma. But in general, what's happening is as you're burning fossil gas in your house, if you're cooking over a flame in your stove, you're releasing all kinds of pollutants into the air, which isn't surprising. And that's also why we have a hood fan that you should definitely be turning on when you're using your gas stove. And if you're cooking for something like half an hour, it turns out that you're creating levels of indoor air pollution that are above some of the safety requirements in California. So we need to really start taking seriously gas in our homes. We know that some of this infrastructure also leaks. That isn't just terrible for climate change, because methane leakage is, of course, really bad for the planet, but it's also really bad in terms of safety. I'm sure you've seen some of these stories in places like Baltimore and Massachusetts, where entire houses have exploded because of their gas hookups. And there have been some places in Santa Barbara that have been at really high risk during fires because there's gas in those homes as fires approach. So for my own self, I'm right now in the process of putting in an application to the city to retrofit my home, put in a heat pump, a hot water heater that's electric, an electric heat pump, hot water heater, put in an induction stove, and go all electric. I'm sure a lot of the people on this call have already thought about buying an electric vehicle. It's a great idea. I have one. Maybe they've put solar panels on their roofs. This is really the next thing that you can do in your home if you really want to make a difference on the climate. So I would encourage people to support the Santa Barbara City Council's effort with this REACH code and really make it as aggressive as possible. We don't want a lot of exemptions in that policy. So that's something locally that you can get involved in. Now, the other really big opportunity that's happening right now is we have an opportunity for the first comprehensive climate legislation to ever come out of Congress. This is the American Jobs Plan that President Biden introduced about a month ago. And it's an idea of spending several $1 trillion to invest in climate infrastructure across the country. I've been working very much on how we can clean up our electricity system. And the main idea for how to do that is called a clean electricity standard. This is a policy that already exists in California, where we're targeting 100% clean electricity by 2045. And many other states across the country are also doing this. And I hope it's 2045, it might be 2050. But the point is that we need to be moving even faster. And one of the pledges that President Biden has been so aggressive on is trying to clean up our electricity system nationwide by 2030. He wants 100% clean power by 2030. This is a super exciting idea. You know, I've written an entire book on electricity. There it is, Short Circuiting Policy. And their electricity system is a huge source of our greenhouse gas emissions. And if we can clean up our electricity system, it will allow us to power our homes with clean electricity through all that electrification that I was talking about at the beginning, our electric vehicles, and a big parts of our transportation sector, and of course the power sector itself, and even about half of heavy industry. When you add up emissions from all those sectors, clean electricity plus electrification can cut emissions economy-wide in the United States by up to 75%. Wow, that's just huge. So this is a really big opportunity, and I would encourage people to speak up, to say how much they support the American Jobs Plan, to get involved through local environmental groups, and because we really do have a huge opportunity. And one of the things that went so terribly wrong about a decade ago with the Waxman-Markey bill in Congress is that not enough people got involved. It was too much of an inside baseball story. So if you support these ideas, you know, figure out ways that you can plug in to support the American Jobs Plan, because this is going to be such a huge opportunity for climate action. And of course, we're going to have narrow, thin margins in both the House and the Senate to actually get this done, probably through budget reconciliation this summer. So it's been a really wonderful opportunity to get the chance to talk with all of you today. I appreciate all your local activism, all your support for this great organization. And together, let's really try to take on the climate crisis and make as big of a dent as we can. So thanks for coming to this event. Lovely to see you all. And hopefully in a year, this can all be done in person. Okay, bye.
Thank you, Nicola and Leah. And thanks to all of you who joined us for Green and Blue this year and participated in our live and silent auctions and our program. It is my pleasure to announce the Environmental Hero Award of 2021. Dolores Huerta once said, "The leaders come up from the volunteers who do the work." I can't think of anyone who epitomizes that more than Carmen Ramirez. I first met Carmen when she was the executive director of the Channel County's Legal Services and a community activist. She later worked with the Environmental Defense Center and Cause to save Ormond Beach from a massive development proposal, and then to protect the broader Oxnard community from a proposed liquefied natural gas project. Her leadership role in these two victories led to her decision to run for public office. Having stood on the outside, watching others make critical decisions about her community inspired her to want a seat at the dais. She was elected to the Oxnard City Council in 2010 after serving on EDC's board, and served there until January of this year when she was elected as the first Latina to the Ventura County Board of Supervisors. As an elected official, Carmen is a tireless promoter of environmental and racial justice and transparency in public government. She gives a voice to those in need and remains true to her activist roots. It is my great honor to present Carmen Ramirez with EDC's Environmental Hero Award of 2021.
Hi, everyone. My friends at Environmental Defense Center and all of you participating. I am very proud of this award I've received as Environmental Hero, and I proudly accept that, but let you know that I acknowledge that it's so many people that made this possible. I remember the Environmental Defense Center helping our city, our region of Oxnard, stop the liquefied natural gas terminal that we all fought and won when they said it could not be done. And you were there when our city, unfortunately, and I was in the minority, was voted to allow improper development at one of our greatest assets, Ormond Beach wetlands. You took it to court and won. And I remember that council meeting where the vote came and I was in the minority. I quoted Joni Mitchell when I said, "You don't know what you've got till it's gone. Pave paradise and put up a parking lot." We didn't let it happen. Thank you so much for your work. You helped us stop the Puente power plant. Again, they said it couldn't be done, but we did it with your help and the help of so many people who made it happen. Nobody gets this kind of an award on their own 2 feet. It has to be a community effort, and it has been. And I'm proud of the work we've done together. Look forward to doing more. The time is here. We have to act. The window's closing. Let's keep that window open and keep going forward. Thank you all. Love you all. Be well.
Give it up for Carmen, everybody. Fantastic. So Carmen wants us to continue to fight the fight, and we have done a great job of that here tonight. Many of you did that by giving gifts and donating. Many of you gave at least $50, and for those of you that did, we're about to reward 2 of you as we draw our raffle tickets. But first, this just in. Yes, breaking news. Owen's sweater is available for live auction, ladies and gentlemen. So we're just adding it on here. Owen's sweater. We have a $200 bid from Hillary on Owen's sweater. So you've seen it at least twice tonight. It is gorgeous. It is outstanding. And if you would like to bid on Owen's sweater, you need to give right now in the chat. Just say, Hillary's already in at $200. We need a $300 bid for Owen's sweater. Just go in the chat window and type, I'm in at $300, or any amount above that you would like to give. I think if you go to $400, you get to stay at Owen's house for a calendar year. And if we get to $500, I will juggle these 3 coconut balls while selling the item. I don't know anymore. $300 is bid for Owen's sweater. Wait, is Owen bidding himself?
I think it's a different Owen.
A different Owen? What is happening anymore? Now I am expecting Oren to defeat Owen, who beat Owen for the sweater. I don't know anymore. All right. Meanwhile, it's time for raffle, everybody. So we have two raffle items that we are going to give away. We have a wheel of names, and if you gave a $50 gift or more tonight through the entire program, your name is in our wheel of names raffle. So with all that in mind, here we go. It is time for our wheel of names raffle, 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 raffle. That's the only echo effect we have. All right, up first is our Patagonia Black Hole Gear tote bag. We are spinning, and we are going to find out who our winner is.
Ted Rose.
Ted Rose. Ted, you get our Patagonia tote bag. Congratulations, Ted. Way to go. You gave at least $50 tonight. We thank you for that wonderful item. And there it is. I don't know, you coming in this way, why, or do you want me to hold it? I don't know what's happening anymore. It's 7 seconds delayed. I don't know. TV, live stream, what are you going to do? Item number 2 in our raffle, for those of you that gave $50 or more, you might win this next item. This is our Magnum of Segura Viuda sparkling wine from Carpinteria Wine Company. It looks suspiciously like this one. We are going to give it away right now in our Wheel of Names raffle, 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 raffle. Another great echo effect. Who's going to win our Magnum? Let's find out. We say thank you to each and every one of you for giving tonight. And our winner is
Leanne Schlinger.
Leanne Schlinger. Leanne! Longtime supporter. Thank you, Leanne. Thank you to everybody for giving tonight, for donating. You can still give by hitting that green donate button. And if none of that works and you're watching this recorded version, just call EDC and give. Ladies and gentlemen, we are nearing the end of this year's Green and Blue, but remember, after this program ends, we have a brand new later live auction happening. 4 incredible items. They will be available through May 21st. So if you missed out on all the great items tonight, you still have a chance. Start bidding tomorrow. We'll send you an email. You can go to the EDC website and bid on our 4 later live auction items: Canada, Paso Robles, Colorado, and our instant wine cellar, available through May 21st. I look forward to seeing you live in person next year at the Stowe House. For now, let's turn it over one more time to Owen.
Well, that brings us to the end of another Green and Blue. I want to send a special thanks to our 2021 environmental hero, Carmen Ramirez, who happens to be one of my personal heroes as well. And thank you to Dr. Leah Stokes and to Nicola Bailey. I also want to thank EDC's staff and board. This tireless group inspires me every single day with their work. And I want to thank you, our sponsors, our supporters. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you for being here for Green and Blue. And thank you for always being there for EDC, helping make sure that this organization continues to stand up for what really matters. Thank you, and good night.